Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. So as we continue our journey, as we proceed with our in-depth series, examine the looming threat, the death threats against our attorney, Jason Jones, we take a closer look at the intense challenges he faces as he navigates accusations, tensions and threats from individuals who, for various reasons, may feel wronged or deceived by him. The series seeks to provide a balanced, thorough examination of the situation, and out of respect for the time and understanding of our elderly viewers, we have thoughtfully structured it into 4 segments. So today we present part 2 of this powerful and important story. In the first part, we introduce a broader context surrounding Mr. Jones, a lawyer whose work has put him close, often contentious interactions with people from all walks of life. His clients include those who place significant trust in him during difficult times, often relying on his counsel when facing legal challenges or sensitive matters. But with that trust comes the potential for misunderstanding, frustration or even resentment, particularly in an environment where justice can feel out of reach and where emotions run high. In these cases, the state can escalate dangerously, turning what might begin as mere grievances into dire threats against his life. So as we continue this exploration, we aim to peel back the layers of this story. Part 2 will delve into the possible sources of tension, examine the fragile relationships between attorney and clients, and the high emotion that can arise when people feel betrayed. Through this lens, we hope to offer viewers a deeper understanding of the difficult dynamics at work and play here. So why tensions have escalated to this level, and importantly, what can be done to prevent misunderstanding from spiraling into threat of violence. We invite you to join us for part 2 of this series with an open mind and a critical eye as we work to highlight the underlying issues that often goes unseen in situations like these. It is our sincere hope that this series will serve not only as an insight into Jason Jones' plight, but as a broader reflection on the importance of solving conflict with integrity, empathy, and most of all without resorting to violence. So as we say, and we'll continue to say before, we believe in resolution to find a solution. So you watch, you listen, and you decide. This is part 2 of a 4-part series. Only that the insurance company had released. If that's why I'm asking, if the attorney gets the check after.
Once the release is signed,
the attorney gets the check.
The attorney gets the check. But if the person dies, right?
So okay.
If the dead man, hold on, if it's not the dead person walking to come and collect that payment, the court now needs to appoint somebody to to get that money. Any time they can hire, even if you're rich, you cannot just get that money like that. You have to go through the process, because at the end of the day, if you come and say, oh, I'm my son or my brother or my cousin or a sister and give me the money, right? Couple years down the line, anybody can come and say, oh, so that is me have the document to collect money on behalf of this person.
Right.
The attorney now has the duty to pay the person because he did not follow proper protocols in order to disseminate that money.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I get what you're saying. So you're saying like in a case like that now, the person or persons involved, like you know, God forbid someone sign and the liar gets the money, and then that person die for mysteriously, whether the person is been whether them sick, crashed, or being murdered. That money that the attorney that would receive for that person, that money cannot be that cannot be dispersed to anyone unless it's done through the court.
Right.
That sounds fair enough.
So they have to go through the process, submit death certificates, all them something, and then the court appoint the individual who they can trust or believe to be fit.
Yes.
To pay any bills,
any debts or anything like that. Okay, so let me ask you.
Exactly.
So let me ask you now. So what about so whenever he receive an offer from the insurance company, does he provide a copy of the offer to the client and say, here it is, without telling the clients that telling them that, you know, I'll give I'll let you get $60 and the client, and if the client said to him, say, no, I'd like to see the offer, but he doesn't want to provide. I'm just, figuratively speaking, and he doesn't.
Yes, sir, but that don't make any sense, because guess what? Any personal injury lawyer in Jamaica can tell you that the insurance company, once an offer is made, whatever release that comes, it's based on what the offer was saying. So the offer cannot be different from that of the release. It's the same. If it's $10, the release is going to say $10.
Yes.
And if you get a copy of the release, you can carry it to the insurance company to verify it.
Oh, okay.
Because it has insurance information. There's a reference number.
Yes.
There's everything there.
That's
nothing not hide.
Yes, that's all. So what you're doing right now, you're doing a service for your husband. You understand what I'm saying? Because
I'm disappointed because he's a honest person.
Not only disappointed, you're supposed to shock to realize that people out there want to kill him.
And it's just, look here, I'm saying to him that, look here, you see, if you're dead, I don't feel nothing bad way you do. I feel people being wicked. And that's all it is.
That Jamaican people.
Because Mr. Jones is not an attorney where you can talk to. But you know what he's going to do? He's going to protect his image and his reputation. So if a $10 him get and 0 cents, you'll get your $10 and 0 cents. That's what I know about him. And he's not going to know backdoor deal with nobody. You have to go through the proper process and protocol.
Yes.
Because when people dead, you have 10 and 15 people come. You can't just give people money, so you have to go through the process of being appointed by the court.
Yes.
Just like when somebody dead, you have dead list, you can't just take up a carol and say it belongs to you.
No.
That's a whole different process where you get a lawyer to go through probate and all them something there.
Yes.
If when you come now with that document and say, today, stand by the Supreme Court that you forget the money, and then no, that is not being done, then you have a case against Mr. John, and then you can go to GLC and make a report. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand what you're saying.
We're people with integrity.
So you're saying anyone who's planning to hurt your husband because they feel that he has wronged them, it's misguided. It's misguided, and if they want a mediator that probably somebody can talk more sense into them, then we're open to that. So whoever made that report, you can be the mediator, look into whatever, we can provide whatever documentation in our office,
and they can come or bring the police or whoever we sit down and talk, because some people operate like them don't have no sense.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're trying to help the very same people with $0 and 0 cents, then turn around and do these things to you.
Jamaican people are dealing.
Jamaican people, you know, you see when you go say no and put that on the internet, and I go say, oh, a true or not true, they're not busy with that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Then just want to say them and bring you down.
I wouldn't put it as that, you know, that's what they're doing. You know, the thing is that no, look here, this is what I'm saying. The thing is that when it comes down to people's life, over here at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we care about people's life. So if we have information about someone's life in imminent danger, we're going to let you know. You understand? So this is not about any character assassination or anything like that. This is to let him know that, you know, this is what is being said out there. You understand what I'm saying? There's many.
Yeah.
All right, look.
I understand, but there must be a sender, you know. There must be a sender. And sometimes I decided to take up the role of mediator to help a lot of poor people in Jamaica.
Yeah.
They tell people when people look down upon and scan and say they not help them people.
Yes.
People when don't have no money, and we lies everything up front to go back with the people and the who is who to help people, and then them same one turn around.
Well, look here, as you said, okay. So as you have said, Mrs. Jones, you and your husband dealing with these people are transparent. So
very transparent.
Okay, so
very.
So you know, so to make it much, you know, make the clients or whoever out there are people who feel that your husband have done any wrong. Because Jamaican people, you know, they don't. Most Jamaican people do not go off facts, you know. They go off of what them feel like. You understand what I'm saying? So somebody. You
are the police. I'm assuming you're a police. You need to speak sense into these people.
I'm an
information they provide.
I'm an ex-police officer.
Okay, whatever information they provide, it's just say, all right, come John Doe, make a reason it out and see if we have to make sense. Because the reality is that a lot of these people, you see with insurance matter, is either money is there or there's no money there. Sometimes, you know, Jamaica full of fraud and something. Half of the people them driving around without proper insurance and documentation. They meet in an accident when them go to station and you tell the people them say, look, no insurance not depend on here, so you cook up story and all these things.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well,
so it's a
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying it's a constant challenge that you do, that you're trying to help, but then the same set of people trying to tear you down. What I said to you earlier, does it make sense? When somebody dies, you can't just come and collect and say it belongs to you. That's not how the law works.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless you ask the lawyer now to be bandolo and pay out the money, and then 5 or 3 years later, some sister or some child or some relative come up, and then who is going to be held accountable? The lawyer.
Yes, that's true.
Because they have a duty to ensure that you do the right thing and then they do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're held accountable whichever way.
Well, hey, look, Mrs. Jones, what you have said here, you know, is you have cleared the year in such a way that even you know, someone who cannot read would understand what you're saying. Because
stop help people who can't read.
yes, because what you're saying is that every time when you there's an offer that has been made to the client and your husband receive it, he provide a copy of it, and the thing is that now that you have cleared it up, not only that you have provided not only that he has provided a copy of the document, but the client, they can contact the insurance company that is involved to find out if your husband is ripping them off. So if they
sign the release, they sign a release.
Yes, now this is what I'm saying. Huh? And I want you to, if you understand what I'm saying, what I am saying is that based on the conversation that we had, you are saying that if your husband get $10, he cannot redact the offer that he had received from the insurance. What the client can do after signing the release, if for some reason
the release that is sent to us by the insurance company, Mr. Jones create the release.
Yes,
the insurance logo, their reference number, everything is there.
Yes, and okay, and let me repeat what I'm trying to say to you. And what you're saying is that if whatever amount of money that have been offered to the client, and Mr. Joel is acting in the best interest of the client, what the client can do, even whether before or after they sign the release, is to contact the insurance company with a copy of the same release that they had signed to say if it's the same amount of money the insurance is off. If the money that is there on the release that signed is in fact the same amount. It
has to be the same amount. It has to be the same amount.
Yes, but no, I'm just listening. What I'm saying is that for them, for Jamaican people, you know that we are from a society where we have been cultured, nurtured, and socialized to be criminal-minded people. So that's why we don't. And we know most poor people.
But I wasn't brought up. We weren't brought up that way. But
no. You're not a Jamaican.
May I wonder sometimes?
Well, there's two Jamaica. There's one Jamaica that revere, laud, and celebrate criminality, and then one Jamaica that despise them, like me. I hate criminals with a passion. Most Jamaican people are right now in a Jamaica. If you not go to jail, nobody no respect for you.
Wow, really?
They don't know that. Then who do you see them have on pedestal? If you not go to jail or involved in a killing of people, you don't get award and heroes there and all of these things in a Jamaica.
That's why I wonder now if me in the right line of duty.
Okay, so
give it all up.
So that's what
because it's so unfair and disappointing.
No, so that's why I'm telling you that. So you see now the culture that has been imparted to us as a people. So that's why even the same poor man, where him is a criminal-minded person, him not trust nobody because that's the way that he was raised to be a criminal-minded person. So that's why even when you know as an attorney, when your husband get $3 million, for instance, or $10, and they sign the document, you are saying that the $10 that them sign for, them can contact the insurance company with it and say, boy, this is me and this is our lawyer. Me sign the document
and they can go verify.
Yes,
sign up from the insurance company if that's their reference number, if that is their document with their logo on it, their address.
Not only that, I'm talking about the figure. Them not care about no document, them talk about the money. If it's
the figure is on it, everything is outlined on it.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So any fears that these people have in the criminal underworld or in the poor communities that feel like that Jamaican people, you know, especially poor people, you know, and criminal-minded people, you know, them not deal with facts, you know. I feel them. If Jamaican people like you, you know, you can't commit any crime, you know, and them absolve you, you know. You know that.
I get that.
Jamaican people, them. That's what I tell you. So we were cultured, nurtured, and socialized to be criminal-minded people. But I am from the belly of the beast, you know.
It's very unfortunate.
Well, and look,
it's very unfortunate. I tell you, because you know what, sir. When half of these people come to it, they don't have taxi fare. They beg your fare to go home.
Well, and you, in case you do not know, the same people, them, you will just feed them and them see them and kill you. May I tell you, I get to me by now grow. So that's why I tell you, that's why, you know, that's why.
No, but get the people can be fighting on the very same people who have give a word for them. You think they can go to the insurance company and have dialogue with them, read money?
No,
they will never get it.
They can't. But that's what I'm telling you, that these that ghetto people do not act our facts. It's emotions. Look here. Let me tell you this. I tell you this as a Jamaican again. I'm gonna come from a belly of beast. You see, most of the Jamaican people, them, some of them, you can't give them pies if you drink and tell them say somebody else I got dead and them drink it.
Well, I guess it comes to the territory, yeah?
So, you know, that's what I'm telling you. So, what you're saying now, you have explained it in depth to let these people know that anybody who have any animosity towards your husband, if him get $10 from the insurance company and you sign the document, you can contact the insurance company now by yourself to find out if the money is correct. And stop thinking, man, and stop thinking.
Yes, any well-thinking Jamaican. And you know, it's unfortunate because a lot of the insurance company deal with these people so bad, and you don't find them going up by the insurance company to behave like that. It's the lawyers who are helping them get the bad name.
True.
But all that information can be verified.
Okay, so them not, so any fears with them
the release The insurance release cannot be doctored.
Okay. Well, and if it's doctor, that's fraud.
Exactly.
And
why would anybody want to doctor any information to go to prison?
No, man. You have,
Who is that going to help?
No, look here. You have to, and another thing too. You have to understand that the system in Jamaica is designed for the rich people. Look on it. I don't want to go.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That for anybody to want to bring down Mr. Jones' name, the fact that he helped them thus far that they can put money in their pockets to change their lives, it should be good enough.
Mm-hmm.
It is very unfortunate that the very same people, most of these people that don't take out the money and pocket and pay for their medical report, pay for them, go to the doctor, and sometimes guess what? Nothing comes off the matter. And you know what happened? It's their turn is lost. Because me and you know, say, you can't have a car, and when you look, this is very same people provide information to the police, say, vehicle license and insurance. When you write to the insurance company here, it wasn't uncovered at the time of the accident.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when the very same client, when I try to help, I say,
mm-hmm.
You cook up with the people them and you rob them money.
Then I tell you, say, and Jamaican people, especially ghetto people, all them think about Jamaican people is how them feel. Them not go off facts.
They're not thinking, we give them a fighting chance.
No.
Or they could have needed nothing. Or they could have charged some money up front to take on these kind of matters.
You know,
Some lawyer office, you can't go into them office without paying consultation fee.
That is true.
If you don't have your $50,000, your $100,000, you cannot speak to them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very unfortunate, and I can stand behind my husband any day.
Yes.
His hands are clean.
Yes.
Completely clean. And anybody can bring any documentation, any paper in front of anybody.
In the tribunal.
And I can tell you the checks and balances will be there because he don't play when it comes down to people money.
All right. So this is what you're saying to anyone out there. Any money that your husband gets from any insurance company that he has settled for them or anything like that, that release that the client have signed, they can contact the insurance company and they would find out.
They can contact the insurance company.
Yes. So
there's a reference number. There's documents assigned. It's very unfortunate that people are trying to help and the same ungrateful people turn around and trying to ruin his image for something that they're accusing him of, something that simply well can be verified. If you don't trust the attorney, because most people in Jamaica don't trust lawyers.
Right? Yes.
Yeah, all of them, I see some of them come from good homes and have good brought up.
Mm-hmm.
Saying everybody a thief and everybody a cook is like you're saying you yourself is a cook and you yourself is a thief. So I'm not gonna put everybody in the
that is
same
true. That is
boat.
true. But I am telling you that we as a people, we have been cultured, nurtured, and domesticated and socialized.
Needs to stop. Especially when you decide to take on people for the very same people. They should be grateful and thankful that they didn't pay $1 and a lawyer decided to help them at no fee up front, and then that's the thanks that he gets.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever send you that information, like I said, anybody want to mediate or verify anything, it can be done. And I can put my head on the blocks for my husband.
Yes.
That not $1 will be missing or a cent will be missing from anything. People need to stop it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's unbecoming. It makes people don't want to even help anybody.
Yes.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to help people when you see these things. Oh God, man. He's not a lawyer who collect money from people. He's not like say that criminal lawyer, them lawyer with lands and transactions and large sums of money. All he focuses on is helping poor people to put money in their pockets. And at the end of the day, is the insurance company, and whatever money you get, it has to be signed off too. It can't change. Whatever offer and release, that is it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we appreciate that you reach out to us, and you understand what I'm saying. And as you have said, to alleviate the fear, you said your husband already taken the primary step to ensure that the concerned party has access to all the relevant information. So that so to.
Sure, I'm not sure what your name is. I don't even know who I'm talking
Oh,
to.
my name is Chris.
But you can ask.
My name is Chris Porter, man. I used to work at Unsby. That's the last place I used to work in Jamaica as a detective, as a police officer.
Okay.
Yes, so that's
interesting.
Yes.
Crimson?
No, Chris Porter. Yes.
Oh, Chris Porter.
Chris Porter. Yes, my name is Chris Porter. I am the same person who I don't know if you guys heard that got the recording of a man who was in Jamaica to kill the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Wallace. He was in Warwick Isle December to January, and the fight.
What?
So that's why the media house in Jamaica, they have to understand, say everything in Jamaica is skewed against the poor. That's why the poor people in Jamaica know. So the 5 men that were killed in Warwick Hill, one of the men that was killed, he was against for them to have the Asian terrorists out there, a guy named Guy Philippi, to kill the Prime Minister of Jamaica, and that's the reason why they killed him. The one that named Mendes. And the first
I'm not aware of that. Yeah. I'm not aware, and I tend to stay in my loop.
Yes.
Where legal things is concerned to help people.
Yes.
So I can't comment on it.
No, I'm not asking you to come. I'm just telling you that you as a lawyer, you know that said everything is screwed against the poor. The media house is the biggest enemy of the poor people. Them don't educate them.
I'm not a lawyer. My husband is the lawyer.
Okay.
I'm not a lawyer.
Uh-huh. So so as you have you stated, say you guys have done everything to to alleviate the fear for these people, and you make sure that all of the relevant information is there accessible to them, and you give it to them.
You can ask any personal injury lawyer in Jamaica.
No. Look here. I am talking about your husband. Because you know that
it's not unique to my husband. That's what I'm saying. It's not unique to my husband. Everybody has to go through a process.
Yes, but what I'm saying to you, this is not just to your husband. I am talking about it's your husband's life that is in danger, because I
understand.
Look here. Let me
Mr. Porter, I'm also speaking for all the attorneys or the personal injury attorneys in Jamaica, right? Anything that comes from the insurance company, it can be verified.
Right.
I'm tired of hearing that. I'm not saying lawyers don't do wrong, but for simple things that can be verified. If it's $10 coming from the insurance company, the client has to sign off to it, and that goes back to the insurance company. A lawyer cannot.
So we have reached a conclusion of part 2 in this compelling 4-part series. We hope you have found this segment insightful and engaging, as we have worked to shed light on the complex and potentially dangerous situation surrounding attorney Jason Jones. In this installment, we explore the nuance, dynamics, and intense emotions that can arise between a lawyer and clients who may feel wronged or misled, underscoring the gravity of such cases in today's Jamaica society. So this series aims not just to inform, but to provide a platform for our reflection, dialogue, and perhaps even resolution. As we have seen, issues of trust, transparency, and justice are the art of this unfolding story, and it's a powerful reminder of how crucial it is to address grievances in a way that build rather than destroy our community bonds. By understanding these tensions deeply, we hope to foster a culture where conflicts can be resolved without resorting to violence, offering a different, more constructive path forward. Tomorrow, at the same time, we will present part 3 of this series, where we will dive even deeper into the art of the matter. So we'll further examine the specific challenges Jason Jones faces and offer additional insights into the societal and personal factors that drive people to take drastic measures when they feel betrayed. We invite you to continue with us on this journey as we seek to illuminate not just the circumstances surrounding Mr. Jones, but the broader implication for how we resolve conflicts in our society. Thank you for joining us at the Jamaica Young Police channel, and we look forward to sharing more tomorrow in part 3, so stay tuned. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police channel.